My name is T Dub, and we're here with another episode of Whale Confessions. Today, Creatures of Queens is hanging out with us. He's cut out his PID and in game information, which is fine. He's on voice with us today. I'm really looking forward to this. Him and I are, I think, almost the exact same TCP. I mean, we are very close. At the same time, we're very close, same days played. And chat knows how much I've spent in this game, and once again, I will probably get annihilated like earlier in this week where we had someone that spent, very little and basically had the same roster as me. So I'm not looking forward to this. All things being said, let's get into it. We're doing this live on Twitch Monday through Friday, 9:30 in the morning until 12:30 in the afternoon. Love to have you come hang out with us. Come send me your roster, and let's see if I can guess how much you have spent on this game. At the same time, we look at some metrics, and then I will put up a figure of how much I think it is, and then chat will bet, and we'll go from there. All right, and the first important things of metrics, and then we have Creatures is on voice with us. Say hello, Creatures.
What's going on, everybody?
All right, and then chat's already upset that they can't see your PID, but I don't care. It's all right. It's all right. All right, so first off, the most important things that we want to take a look at: total collection power, first metric. Second, we really like to look at blitz wins. There seems to be a high correlation with the more blitz wins you have, the less money you spend. Next, we want to look at his days played. So less than 600 days played. We like that, because he's at 10 mil and at 600 days played, which means, well, we're going to find out looking at his roster, but generally this is a bit whaley. All right, let's get right into it. And first things, we do notice that you only have 4 characters hearted, which is a little unsettling for someone that's doing a whale confession, because it's usually the huge whales that have a whole bunch of hearted ones. But it looks like you're actually pretty smart and very, it would appear. Wow, a lot of gold stuff on that first page. You are very focused in what you're building.
To be fair, I follow Goofy's method of not having a billion things in my favorites. I actually just finished a couple things that I maxed out quite recently. Like I just finished a 7-star Punisher, just finished an Iceman. So I haven't really figured out what new tune grinds I'm going to do. So that's probably why I don't have too many favorites.
Okay, no problem. We like to see that around here. All right, let's first let's see if we can find out where the money has been spent. We see Kestrel is at 6.5, and that doesn't feel very free to play to me. Captain Sam at 6 and some odd. I mean, he's a node farm. We're not sure on the fence. I know both ways, and I'll know more when we find or get to Omega Red. Doctor Doom, fine. Surfer at 6 and 4, maybe initials. Sharon Carter maxed out. Ooh, potentially could have gotten a head start up to get to there. She's in the raid store, pretty easy to max out right now. Deathpool at 5.5. Sus. I'm gonna call sus on that one. We'll come back to it because my Deathpool after her event was just shy of 4 stars. So this right here could be potentially 1 pack. We'll get down to it when we start asking them some questions. I guess the first question, it's a general question we can ask. Creatures, what about the $50 Red Star packs? Is that something that you think, is that something that you've picked up before?
To my memory, no. But to be honest, the first month of me playing the game, I may have been bamboozled.
That's all right. The first month I was playing the game, I bought the I was like $30 red stars for power armor, and for the whole team, and my power armor are all still at level 1. So
if you notice, I'm at 600 days. So roughly I started playing MSF during one of the mass exoduses on Star Wars Galaxies of Heroes. All of my my alliance at Sig was basically shifting over to start playing MSF. And I said, okay. And I said, so what do I do when I start doing the game? And they're like, work on Guardians, and that X-Men pack is actually valuable. So I may have purchased an X-Men pack, like straight out the gate, only to realize that Cyclops and Wolverine were like two of the easiest characters to earn, and they're quite ineffective.
And were you wailing harder in Swogo?
Yes, I was. I don't want to say I was wailing in Swogo, but I was definitely dolphining.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That is fair. Yeah, and then hey, you haven't had any inkling to go back to Swogo?
Oh, I play
Oh,
Swogo free to play now completely. I stopped playing for about 2 months, and then
so you're
they upgraded a Galactic Legend.
That's fair. So okay, and now so do you all your spending goes just to Marvel Strike Force?
Well, sure, I am a D&D Kraken, but we will not count my D&D spending in any way, shape, or form. But if you're asking, did I shift dollars out of Star Wars Galaxy of Hero and into MSF? Yes, 100%.
Okay, fair, fair. Now, as I kind of go around and see Shang-Chi is at 5. I'm still looking to where you're wailing. So the X-Men pack, that is, we all know what that pack is. That's that $50 starter pack. I looked at it and I had no one counseling me. Otherwise, who knows? I probably potentially would have bought it. I was looking for good deals when I first started playing to kind of help with some catch-up mechanics. And so I can't fault you on that one because I probably would have done the same. And let's kind of keep going now. Shang-Chi at 5. I mean, the 4, he's in the Blitz. Well, not overly sus. Cloak at 4.5. Ghost Spider 3.5. Just trying to see if I can see. Now, the thing is that, well, we can't see, like, we see Minerva and she's almost maxed out. Minerva was the premier healer in this game. And when she came out, her character shards sold like hotcakes. I'm just trying to think if you were here for that time when she was released.
When I started playing, she ruled the roost. To answer
Okay.
some of the chat questions, Heartwarmer 600 days, Killshot. I play both. Sage. Do I seem scammy or does T-Dub seem scammy or both?
Oh, because they're saying because your ID, your PID, they can't look up your PID, which is I don't really think it matters too much.
Hey, if you want my PID, follow me on Twitch and come hang out with me one night, and maybe you'll see my plug right there.
He didn't do it because he wants you to come hang out late at night. I know that's what the only time I've seen you on is because I go to bed really early and I live on the West Coast. I always see though that you have been on that night before, and I will definitely try to come and participate. I appreciate you doing this. And as we
always, thank you for the follow the other night as well. Much appreciated.
No worries. As we keep going, Dagger is at 3. I'm kind of looking at some of the latest and greatest characters. See if you're wailing harder on any new character shards at the moment. And from the spiders, there's Punk at 5. So that is, some potential right there. I did not get my Punk to 5. So, but I mean, you could have been a bit luckier than I am. So I'm going to call sus on Spider Punk right there. Let's kind of keep going down. Red Guardian at 6. Probably not, but potentially that's sus.
Hey Sam, if E-Dub needs me to put him to bed, I could do that, but I think Megan's probably much more fun.
Yeah, Nightmare, I think so too. No red stars on Punk. That's what
Oh, I got ripped off. I opened like 15 orbs and I got none.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's like and yes, Andreas, I am in the car.
Heartwarmer would also like your social security number. So as I'm kind of cruising here, I mean, it would appear, I mean, you have a you know, a good amount of characters leveled up like on that first page. I see you're not going too far past level 80 though. You're kind of min-maxing your way through this. All right, there is Omega Red. That's what I was looking for.
Mathematically, no offense to anybody, but unless you're doing the last Doom raid, I don't really see any purpose in going past 80. It's a whole bunch of gold, and I think that where I'm at, considering what my alliance does, how we sort of don't take war too seriously, I still think it's a better use of gold and resources. I'd rather bring up a full team to, at minimum level 60 or gear tier 11 or maybe a 1265. I'm much more inclined to do that lately.
Okay. Yeah, I saw AV too. I agree with that. I saw AV was a bit sus. Yeah, thank you, Nightmare. I can agree with your. Hey, Witty, how you doing? And then as we kind of get a little more down into it, now what about the strike passes and the RTA pass? Have you purchased either one of those, sir?
I have purchased both multiple times.
Okay, fair. That is, I'm in that boat also. What
I'm a
about? Go ahead.
I'm a firm believer in like the value buys.
Okay,
So,
like the five
every once in a
dollars
while,
for 3 million gold. What about that one?
I would lean no on that one, but there was one recently, the $5 for all the cores.
Right.
I mean, like, I don't know how anybody
Okay.
could say no to that if you spend a little bit of money,
Right.
like what is it, the dollar deals, the $2 deals. I agree with Mobile on the one of them is trash and one of them is okay. But like, I'm at the point now where spending a dollar every day would do nothing to my unless I got super lucky and, like a 15 shard of something value from a premium orb. And since that like never happens, I think it's a waste of dollar at this point.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. Where are you in tower? One of chat wants to know.
I should be up to level 50, but day one I screwed up and did not use 3-4 strongest teams. So the goal was to get to level 30 by the end of day one. And I've been doing, I'd say, like 6 to 7 wins a day is sort of where I've been at. I'm at 57 now, I believe it is. And
Okay.
I haven't done today's yet.
Okay. That's fair. That's good. That's good. No, good use of your roster. And what about? So I like to ask this question. It's kind of like one of my favorite type of questions. What about the $10 for 100 ghost shards last Christmas? What'd you think about that?
I think that was a good trap deal because there was value in the character at the time.
Right. Now, did you pick that one up?
I want to say my memory serves me correctly. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No, I picked it up also. Just trying to judge the where you see what deals are good for you. I think you like the good. You're looking for the good deal, the value deal. That's why 100 ghost shards for $9 is definitely a value deal.
Essential pickups from since I've been playing. I'd say anybody that didn't spend on those Silver Surfer and Silver Surfer and those Kestrel buys. If you spend money playing this game, I do not know why you didn't buy them. So I will fully admit to saying that the Silver Surfer deals and the Kestrel deals, when they originally dropped, not it's a year later, do you want to buy more Silver Surfer shards? Like, no, I do not at that point because I'll get them from milestones. But
Right.
when they initially dropped, yeah, I think they probably stole 20, $30 out of everybody, if not 50, if you did like the double buys.
That is correct, Killshot. Yeah, no, the same with me. The first thing I said when we started doing this is that your Kestrel was sus, and because as we know, the initial deals for Surfer and Kestrel were pretty sweet for these spenders. All right. As I can kind of look here, yeah, no, his Icarus and Circe are. There's Cloak at 4, almost 5. What about, we just had that like Cloak deal? What was that? $5 for 50, or was that Cloak? Shit. Or shoot. Or was it? I think it was $15 for like 50 Cloak. Is that something that is interesting to you? Maybe not for Cloak, but $15 for 50 shards.
It is something that interests me, but until they give me my Tadano Mac rewards, I can't think about being happy about Cloak or Dagger. Specifically, once I knew that Cloak was, now orb farmable as well as Dagger.
Right, right. Yeah, now, yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot more now. So 588 days played, 10 mil TCP, and then 33,000 blitz wins.
Night Market, to answer your question about the ISO offers, when ISOs first dropped, I will say that I did purchase some of the energy calendars, but never have purchased like orbs for anything ISO related.
Okay, all right, fair. Yeah, the calendar offers are. What about the silver promotional red star offers? Like, there's like that. There's two of them. There's the one for like 10 days, and there's the one like $5 for 30 days. Have you ever done the calendar silver promotional credit offers?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. No, same with me. Same with me. And as we kind of cruise down here, Moon Dragon's at 5. Dagger's at 3. Trying to see if I can find some more hidden spots right there.
Regarding my present status of Blitz, Thanos giving mentally broke me, and I'm not cracking, and I don't feel like I got ripped off because I spent money on Thanos orbs that turned out to be basic orbs. However, I'm just super, super burnt on blitzing. I used to be like top 4%, pushing in that, you know what I mean, top 5% range. And I think that's because just mathematically, I don't have the roster to be able to compete with, Philosopher when he wants to do a blitz run, if he chose to blitz hard. I'm not saying he does, you know what I mean? But if you took a roster like that and decided to blitz every 2 hours, I'm never competing, So I have slowed down my blitzing significantly. And if I see 25 or 35 shards or something, I'm okay with it.
All right, fair.
For anybody that knows what their metrics are for that Valentine's event, I got 24,000 rewards or whatever. So 12 orbs out of it is where I finished.
All right, fair. Yeah, add a I think add a 0 to where Flip is at, is where right now I'm thinking about because I do see the deals are I would my spending has definitely slowed down recently also. But I think when we first come into this game over so 2 years, about 100 days under 2 years, something like that. Let's kind of go through one more time. I mean, I have a figure in my head, I really do, and I'm just gonna go through one more time. So Emma. Now, Emma, you were here just like me for all 3 of her events, the gold spending events.
I started right as the Emma and the SSM milestone events began.
Okay. Because you have so did I. I mean, right before. And then, so I was trying to spend gold, but I could not spend as much because I was kind of new. But you have a healthy amount of yellow stars on her. And so I'm just saying that's a little sus also, telling chat. And we kind of check out the rest here.
News Shocker asked if I spend promo credits to get 6 and 7. Yeah, a couple here and there.
My next question: do you use Amazon coins, sir?
No.
No Amazon coins. All right. Fair, fair. They want to know for the conversion rate. They're very scientific.
Sure.
Yes. All right. I think I have, the information that I need, because I look at these things, and if you look at, like, you notice, like, magic here is at 3. You notice, like, most of the spiders are at 3. Um, he's in the place where he's in cruise control mode at the moment. You can kind of tell with all of his characters and everything where they're leveled at.
I
Now,
have not spent a dime. I've not spent a dime since Cerebro said, we'll get back to you about Tadano Mac. That's real. Honestly, it's pissing me off a lot with those rewards. Yeah. Not like I need them. Not like my game is hinged on it, but it is just the principle of the matter.
We can understand that. In our chat, we have a name for him, so we understand. It is it is what it is. We don't get a lot of truth out of those guys, it would seem, or expedience or anything to that nature. But all right, here, what's his Black Order at? Oh, they want to know. All right, let's try to find. Did you build up your Black Order? I have one question for you. Did you unlock Ebony Maw the first time you saw him?
Give me a split second. I'm swapping headsets.
No problem. I will. All right. What I'll do, I'll give a breakdown. I'm going to have him answer this question. Then I think I have a figure. But here, let's do a breakdown. If you are late joining us, he's at 10 mil TCP. He has 33,000 blitz wins. He is at 558 days played. And then, so it's kind of check out. That's a good question. Like, I want to know, like, for me, Black Order was meta at the time. And then, so I thought for my arena shard, I would unlock Ebony Maw, since him and I are the same the first time around. And we did this on stream, but it cost about 300. It was during Christmas time. It was during the month of December. I used my, like, Christmas money during it, but it cost about $300 to do. And so, and I had to be very focused about it, and it was kind of like a big deal we done stream, so I'm kind of curious if he did it first time around. And then, I see his Ebony Maw is at gear tier 13, and his Thanos is at 13, whereas I brought all mine up, to, because I was using them to gain, or I thought that was the play. And then not too long later, Norm comes out with a team that autos Black Order. But I got quite a bit of value out of that. But I'm just kind of wondering if he did the same, if he was as whaley as I was when I first started.
So, I fixed I was like, why can't I hear Tina? Because I didn't have the voice chat volume off mute. So regarding my Black Order, when I started playing, I couldn't grind any of them. So the only way to open them would be to pay for them.
Right. And
everybody told me that they were already the meta for basically like 10 months. So just knowing what I know about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, you tell me something's 10 months for the meta, I don't care about it then. So presently, my Black Order has 0 T4s, and it is 333k team. I did not invest in them at any point. I knew they were not going to win in arena for me at all, and instead I went all in on my symbiotes. I made sure that my raid was the focus.
Okay, I like that. I think that's fair. All right, and that's what I wanted to know. That was a big question for me. I think I have a figure. I think because of how you are raid focused. I mean, you're not a self-proclaimed min-maxer, but you are min-maxing your raids 100%. You said you like war, so your war teams are 65 and 12 or around there. You're not going to put any extra gusto into a lot of those. All things being said, your characters are at where they're at. You did have to play catch up like myself, which means that we had to do some spending if we wanted to be where the meta was at, or in in-game raids. Which leads me to where I think my figure I'm gonna put. I find it very interesting looking at your roster and seeing that we're both the same dates played, and then how we did it. I really like what you've done, and it's gonna hurt because I know when I make my figure and we bet on it and then you reveal, it's going to hurt even more, but that's okay. That's okay.
So I have a question for you
Sure.
that may potentially help people figure out closer to the number. When you started playing the game, how long did it take before you got into an alliance that knew what they were doing, where you were getting good rewards?
I joined when I was under 1 mil TCP. I joined an alliance that I'm currently in right now.
So you would say that like once you got access to join an alliance, were you like, where was the alliance compared to the rest of the game? Were they high in
7.5, and they were doing 7.5, and we were doing and I only had symbiotes. It was my only team. I only had 5 characters at the time, like literally like maybe 7 characters. Like I built symbiotes and that was it. I didn't build one other, except to get me through like some of those lower level stuff. But I basically just built symbiotes. I didn't build anything else, and I was sub 1 million power. And then someone invited me to 7.5, and I just started right there.
Okay, because I was welcomed in and grandfathered basically. So we took over an existing shell from another alliance within Sigma that basically broke up, went to other places, etc. So 12 minutes after I was able to join an alliance, I was instantly dropped into a gold 3 alliance that was doing 7.5, whether I could do it or not. So
Okay.
I've been getting good rewards from raids since you can join an alliance. Just to throw that out there for people too. Sigma's still around. Sigma roll call.
Yeah, no, that was very similar to me. My biggest problem in this game has been T2 mats. Just trying to get my blue ability mats. That was the biggest struggle for the longest time. That's where
Everybody needs to get carried at some point. And I still buy the T2s with credits every day just to still try to catch up. Because anytime I get a new character, it's like, you don't have T2 mats. I'm like, damn it.
All right. Well, I think I am going to show my figure to chat, and then we're going to let them bet, and then I'll have you send me your figure. All right, start prediction. I think it's 41.85. I think $4,185. I think he's had to play some catch up. He's purchased a lot of passes. I think like you said, trying to buy all the quality deals, but at the same time trying to play catch up, which is different than some of. All right, here we go. It just started right now. And then at the same time, we are going to, I see good deals. I see some catch-up mechanics that you have, the strike passes. I'm sure some characters initially that you have purchased, like the Silver Surfers, and then the Kestrels, and then I think over 2 years, it really adds up. For me, it added up quite a bit. I'm really curious to see where it added up for you. I think that this is a quality number, and I think it's right around here, maybe above, maybe below, as we kind of look at the rest of your figures here. Let's see. All right. He's definitely spent less than me also. I'd say it's a very fair point, but he's also a lot more focused and has experience in Swogo, which I've never played a game like this before, and I think I got kind of broadsided with all this stuff. But I like what I'm seeing. I really like your roster, and it should be more My roster should be closer to what yours is like in terms of, you know, I have too many high level characters right there. Oh yeah, were you surprised how much you had spent, creatures?
Yes, I was.
All right. Yes, I
I
was.
wrote down my number prior. I gave it to a friend of mine and said, "Hold this for me." And she said, "Why?" And I went, "Because I'm about to open, you know, an email message, and I'm going to find out what the real number is."
So to get your number, did you have to email them?
Uh, I was just being a moron and not checking the contact within the game. Like I stopped going to, you know, report an issue, and I was waiting to get an email.
All right.
And then
fair.
eventually I go in to put in like another ticket, and they're like, "Yo, we wanted your information like a week ago. So we're just going to close this out. Get back to us when you want to do it again."
Right around the same, Blitz wins. Right around the same. We both have very similar Blitz wins, actually. And then you can go ahead and send it over to me now. I'm not going to take a look. I'm going to keep looking at your roster. And
Did we look at the bottom of the roster yet?
I looked at the bottom of the roster. The only thing about the bottom of the roster that I what I was really trying to check is, you know, Omega Red. Did you get Omega Red
Okay.
first time around? Because, you know, like I know.
So I can address the Omega Red, which I would like to do
Sure, go
to
ahead.
maybe
We
help
have,
some people with some focus.
like 2 minutes. Go for it.
600 days in the game. When I started, everybody told me, "Do not work your Kree minions. Nick Fury has no real value in the long term." So I did not worry about Kree minions ever. And then all of a sudden they're like, "Hope you got a Nick Fury," and I did not. And then I needed to start grinding them. So I actually just finished most of them to 6-star. You'll notice that one of them is still in my favorites, probably 10, 15 shards away. So I will be able to open up Omega at a 6-star if it ever cycles back through. But I was in no way, shape, or form willing to spend money on Kree minions, A, knowing what they are in general in the game, and B, as a slap in the face to newer players, because you know that like Tony Scangili and everybody that's a legacy player all had that stuff in the bank, right? They all had 7-star minions and were like, "Give me my Omega Red right now. Thanks for not having me have to do any work." Whereas for me and newer players who ditched it completely, it was a chore. So
Right.
now that chore is over. I'm not worried about a 7th star because I don't care about those Kree minions past 6.
Right. I hear you. I hear you. I was the same way. Yeah. New Shocker says that you and I are right on the same spot with that, which is fair. I mean, I don't want to level those minions, but it is important. I've also been farming them, so I'll get him at 6 next time he comes around. Also, if he ever comes around. Which,
yeah, it's debatable at this
who
point.
knows? I'm assuming we're gonna find out today in the blog. We should find out today in the blog. Yeah.
News shocker. I was not in a position to be powering up the Ravengers. I just at the time when it mattered that week that everybody was doing them, I was still leveling up some other team to 65, and I passed. And then a bunch of videos came out that were like entitled "Don't work Ravengers, it's a trap," and I didn't.
All right, creatures. Did you send me your total? I think we're ready.
Inbound right now, sir. I'm like, "Where's this photo? Why can't I send it to you?" Because I'm on my computer and my phone has the photo that matters.
All right, no problem, sir. I will. We will wait. Yeah, prediction is over. Oh, Fox Robin Hood.
Prediction's over.
Prediction's over. You may send it.
All right, I sent it to you. I'll just say this. Remember, people just posed the question of like, were you shocked? Yes, I was shocked for the opposite reason that I thought.
So you sent it to me in, I don't see it in Discord.
It's like loading at 99%
Okay,
and it's
gotcha.
hanging.
All right, no problem. Oh, heartwarming. No one feels. Less. It's look. Well, let's see what the what you guys are saying. Oh, all right. Everyone's thinking. All right. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, got it. Got it.
Okay. I feel bad for everybody.
Yeah, no. Look.
I feel bad for everybody.
I feel
you
bad.
The least though, sir.
I feel bad for myself. I feel bad. This has been a pretty rough week. This has been a rough week for me doing whale confessions. I must say, it's a rough week. Goodness gracious. $1,378.13. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was blown
away. I had $3,000 written on the piece of paper.
Oh,
and when I saw this, I was like, for real?
You did very well, sir. Holy cow, man. All right, now we gotta go check.
It's a trap.
What chat has put down. Let's go take a look. Goodness gracious. Wow. All right, so first and foremost, let's take a look at what you guys put. Man. Now,
no offense to anybody, but I only care how Sage did.
All right, well.
Did you get a winner, Sage?
_cheered.
3-game losing.
He is 10 times a better player than T-Dub.
Oh no. So here are our losers. Most Def, 25K. J Swag, No Usual Delusional, Sage, Evans, MRM, Tana Fan, Admiral Sandy, Puppies, OSU, all lost today. Holy cow. I mean, look, I really thought, I would have been a loser also, no doubt. Let's see our big winners here. Heartwarmer, Shebang, 50K, Jughead, Joe Boo, Fox Robin Hood, Jay. I'm seeing a lot of people that were losers last time that are winners this time. Tonin, New Shocker, Rich, Nukes, You, Scout, and Frosty. Let's go. Big winners here. I love it. I love it. All right. Now, let's see. I think you're getting 2-to-1 money. So I really want to choose outcome. Spent less than 4K. Complete prediction. Oh, no. Wait, summary. Yeah. Whew. All right.
That might have been the single greatest emote flash across the screen of Big Sage's head with the mouth right there.
I love those emotes also quite a bit. Heartwarmer, oh my god, 74K1. Jughead, 37. Yes, you guys won. You didn't get 2-to-1 on your money, but you still got a pretty damn good payout here. Fox Robin put in 20K, got 29K. Same with Jay. Tonin, 11K gets 16. And as we go down with Frosty at the bottom, so it's 7K to 10K. Scout right there with them. And Rich, let's go. Oh my God. You did not bet enough. Look, I bet too much. Let's call it for what it is. All right, but now, literally the most important thing we have here. Let's turn this off, and we got to go to right there. Creatures, you have been accused of being a killer whale, but you are not. You are definitely a dolphin. I'd say it's safe to say we haven't had like really many like actual dolphins. You know, you are a dolphin, and I really appreciate you coming on here. You're not a whale. You're not a minnow. You're not plankton. You're just a straight dolphin, you know, living his best life, having fun, Marvel Strike Force. I really appreciate you being on today. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, buddy.
All right. YouTube, like and subscribe. We'd love to have you come hang out with us. Love to have you on. Have a good day. See you later. Bye-bye.